Look at this. What's up, guys? In this one, we're gonna be tapping into our Irish roots, and we're gonna be making some corned beef and cabbage in the Crockpot slow cooker. This recipe is so easy, but so delicious. So grab your Guinness and let's get into it. Okay, so here we have all of our ingredients. Most importantly, our corned beef. Now you can find these at your local supermarket, especially around St. Patrick's Day. It's cured brisket, and they usually send you a packet of pickling spices inside. So the first thing we're gonna do is take this out and get it rinsed off. There you can see our pickling spice pack. You can use your own pickling spices if you like. Now, basically a corned beef is just a salt cured brisket. Most of them use nitrites to preserve these, and that's why you get that reddish color. So if you want to avoid those, I'll be making another video where we make a corned beef without preservatives. So make sure you subscribe, that way you don't miss that video. Now there are typically two cuts, either the point or the flat. Now I really like to get the point. It's generally a little bit more fatty, adds more flavor, but otherwise we're gonna go ahead and prep the rest of our ingredients, and then it's pretty much just a dump and go, aside from the cabbage, which we'll put in at about the last hour and a half to 2 hours of the cooking process. Potatoes, we're just going to cut into nice big chunks, about yay big. Onion, cut off the ends, cut it in half, peel the outside layer, and then we're just going to cut them half once again, and into 3 sections. Onion medallions. Carrots you can cut into about the same size sections, or just grab baby carrots, those will be fine. Cabbage now, what we're going to want to do is leaving the core intact. We just want to cut right down the middle of that very carefully. And you don't want to get a very large cabbage because you want your pieces to be relatively small. Now we have all of our ingredients prepped. You're also going to want to have a little bit of chicken broth, beef broth, whatever you prefer. Now we're just going to throw this right in our crock pot. First thing, we will put our corned beef right in the bottom of our crock pot. Dump this packet right on it. And all this is, you guys, is pickling spices. And then we're just going to add our onions and potatoes right there. Carrots on top of that. One very important thing is you're going to want to leave enough space on the top there. That way you can put your cabbage in later on, about 6 hours down the road. You can add just a little bit of seasoning for your vegetables and a little bit of garlic powder, as well as some oregano. Now just look at how nice that looks, you guys. And finally, we're gonna add a little bit of broth in here, just enough to cover the roast. 1.5 cups, perhaps 2. But yeah, just make sure you cover that corned beef. As you can see, it is submerged. And it's okay if the vegetables are above it. Now we cover and wait 6 hours. Now that we're waiting for that, it's time for a little history lesson. A lot of people think of corned beef and cabbage as an Irish staple dish, and it is, kind of. Corned beef and cabbage actually originated in the United States amongst the early Irish immigrants. Now at the time, bacon or cured pork was very expensive, and cured pork and cabbage is a very old traditional Irish meal. So they began curing beef instead because it was much cheaper. And thus began the tradition of corned beef and cabbage versus pork. Now corned, if you're wondering about the term corned, the term corned actually comes from an old English word. Because as you can see, there's no corn in this dish, and it has nothing to do with corn. But corn was an old English word used to describe a small grain, or a small grain-sized something. And they use that to refer to the salt. So it's cured, it's just salt cured. That's what corned means. The more you know. Okay, it has been 6 hours. Now we are ready to add our cabbage. We're going to add it right on top, press it down in there, cut side down, and then we'll add a little bit of water. We'll just scoop right over the top. Now we put our lid back on for about 2 more hours, hour and a half. Your cabbage is gonna start to get soft. And so about halfway through, you can go in, break it apart a little bit, and then put some more of that broth on it. If you want to, you can just leave it in there. It'll soften up on its own. and then you can put some of the juices on later when you're plating it up. We're gonna give this 2 hours and we'll check back. Alright guys, moment of truth is here. It's time to taste test this corned beef and cabbage. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's just try that corned beef first. So good. Potatoes, carrots, perfectly tender. A little bit of cabbage in that bite. Wow. Alright guys, that is it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And also stay tuned, I'm going to be showing you a recipe where I make a corned beef at home, curing it ourselves without using any nitrates. So, till the next one, bakes out.